I used to spend my childhood, or part of it, over at my grandmother's flat at Kirribilli, just over there. So anyway, I was mad about ships and boats. And in those days, Sydney was a real working port. And I used to sketch the ships as they came in. You know, there might be a dozen in the morning and a dozen would go out in the evening. And I thought this was incredibly exciting. And then, of course, over the years, all the shipping traffic went down to Wollongong, where Paul lives, or to Newcastle. And they became exciting ports, and Sydney kind of became a little bit clinical and sterile. And so anyway, this is kind of sea shanty, this next song. Sailor comes in, he hasn't been to Sydney Harbour for 20 years, he looks around and thinks, what's going on here? So he checks in at the sailor's home in Sydney town, which is just down here at the rocks, and then he ends up at the Cross, of course, as you do. And he starts drinking, and I wrote this song for him. I took the first ship back to the harbour, looking for somewhere I could drown. I found the Cross, I hit the rocks, I found a sailor's home in Sydney town. In my boomtown, in my talk about my boomtown, too much too soon town. You're building uptown, I'm sinking downtown. Talk about my boomtown, too much too soon town. You're building uptown, I'm sinking downtown. I've seen the ghosts of continental drifters. There is nothing you can hide. I've been refused, I've been reduced. I am just above the waterline in my boomtown. In my boom. Talk about my boomtown, too much too soon town. You're building uptown, I'm sinking downtown. Talk about my boomtown, too much too soon town. You're building uptown, I'm sinking downtown. I once was king, all I surveyed. Yes, yes, I once was king. I once was king every single day. Yes, yes, I once was king of my boom. Talk about my boomtown, too much too soon town. You're building uptown, I'm sinking downtown. Talk about my boomtown, too much too soon town. You're building uptown, I'm drinking. Talk about my boomtown, too much too soon town. You let me downtown, I'm drinking. Talk about my boomtown, too much too soon town. You're building uptown, I'm sinking downtown. What I've learned over the years.